Okay. Today we got something a little special. We got a little special something today on the mix. Something that you'd never really see coming. We'll do that. All right, I like this. We're gonna hold that though, and we're gonna do this, and I think we'll do. We could probably play another Sentinel and do that. Those are the mod. What the fuck? What do you mean? I think we do this and this. And then we slap down Valkyrie when they least expect it. I love the new animations. Okay, this is good. Um, do that and that, or do that and that. We can do that.
In range.
He's gonna change the location, and that's the funny thing is he doesn't see this coming. We do that and that. Taskmaster? Okay.
Target locked.
This is funny. Is this gonna be enough? I don't even think this is enough, right? We just do that. Or we do this, do that, and do that. I think this is probably better. He can win this left here, I think. I like this more. I don't know why he's being toxic.
Locked in.
Whatever. Probably put Shang-Chi in here to help with those things. Okay. It's a good run and a good try. This guy thinks his gameplay is like the most jaw-dropping experience. It's like, dude, calm down. You're emoting on literally nothing. Nothing like explosive. There is no panty dropper here. Um, do this. Yeah, that looks good. That looks promising. Maybe we can put a Hope Summer in those? What do you guys think? Bill Rocks, get rid of that. Let's find out what's behind door number 1. We just need that. That's good. There we go. That's what we've been looking for. We'll do that and that. Okay. This is good. I like this so far. Just need a Patriot or a Cerebro, if not both. I don't see that happening, though, in all honesty. So...
Opponent snapped.
Hello, so happy.
Okay. So now we do that. And that. And that. I don't know if this really does much, though.
Escaped.
Just sad that we keep not drawing the Cerebro or Patriot early on. Be nice if we can. I like this hand a lot. But we're going to hold this a little longer, and hopefully that we get something really solid. Do that. There we go. So now what we do here is we do... I think we do... We do that. And we do that. No, you know what? Having an extra isn't the worst thing in the world. We can play it, right? I just don't think he sees what we're gonna do. I don't see him thinking we're gonna do what we're gonna do. We do this. It's about to go hard. It's about to go real hard.
There's no strings on me.
Cut off one head, two more shall take its place.
Damn. That's rough. Dude, we had the combo too. That like worked out really well. We just didn't win. That sucks. Okay, so he's got one of my cards. I think we do this for now.
Opponent snapped.
Loki. I think we do that. And or we can move it out if we get him into there. So I think we just do this. Yes, or better than one. Perfect. We got the Jeff. So we can just move that if we have to, which I think I'm gonna want to. That's unfortunate. It seems this deck is not really performing for me right now. It's kind of dumb.
Oh, snap.
No, 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 no. You play. I think I win though. Ah, by 2. We should have gone left. Should have just played it left. We would have won. Make sure that we make that Loki. Gotta go. All right, buddy. Take care. Bend it. Bennett. Good. We just need a location changer. Or that. No, 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 no. That's something that you don't see every day. Here we go. That's what we needed. This is good. I think he was going to change it too. Alright, we got the Ultron locked and loaded. We don't even need to play the Valkyrie at this point. We just need Patriot, honestly. Which I think we're going to get in this game regardless. So I think we're in a good spot. Perfect. I'm actually feeling really good about this. We're going to surprise him when he least expects it. Completely take him off guard. Darkhawk. This is good. We just do this and this. And we move this over here. And that should win us the game. Why didn't he play? That's odd.
There's no strings on me.
Ho, ho, ho! Dang.
Victory.
That's so sick. I'm like actually really happy about how that played out. We got Thunderbolts, we got some boosters, and Abomination. Sick. That was actually really cool. I'm like really happy about how that played out. What'd you guys think of that combo? So, Omblengata. If he's playing Medusa, I anticipate that. That's not good. We just need Bast. Bast or Valkyrie for this. I guess he got his, I guess he took our Bast. What a sick combo. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Daniel. Yeah, I like being innovative, you know? I like doing things differently. This is good for us, honestly. We can do that. Which power is this? This get hit? What did it make? I'm so confused. What was there? I don't even remember. You can do this. Yeah, then we just Ultron, and then we Valkyrie. Sandman? That's fine.
Oh, snap.
I think this is going to pop off.
Strings on me. There's no strings on me.
This is funny. We're about to win. That is innovation. I'm surprised and encouraged to play that deck. Thank you for that deck design. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, anytime. Look at that. That's a good win.
Victory.
Dang, that was fire, dude. That was fire. Thanks, Rody. I just tweeted out too, like earlier today. I was like, I just feel like I can't come up with anything original, you know? And then here I go and do this. I need more support, man. I have no like enthusiasm to stream this game right now. It's so hard to come up with like such original stuff. You really have to dig, and like the things that you really want to build, it just isn't like top tier. And if it's not top tier, then the game isn't like, then people don't care. But yeah, Ultron C3. Yeah, I know, bringing sexy back. This is not. I don't. This seems like a reliable deck as long as you pull the magic. It's kind of high rolly, but for the most part, there's some success. I mean, you don't have to hit this, but Bast is here. Like Bast is in the deck. He makes it so much easier. Like you either Bast or you Valkyrie the Ultron, and then you're in a good spot. Like, you know, you do have to pull the Patriot and the, you know, the Cerebro and the Patriot, but you get time. You know what I'm saying? You do get time. We're gonna do that. Magic just really helps you with that time frame. I might put Crystal in here, honestly. Okay, so he's got my magic, and I have his Red Hulk. All right, this is a good spot. I like this so far. This is not bad. We just need like a couple other cards in this key components, and we're in a good spot. The cheese is a... I don't want to know. Not bad. There's the Cerebro. We're gonna Bast now, and we'll play this. We need to high roll stuff though. Lockjaw. I think we're gonna just go Cerebro this game, but I'm gonna do. I'll do this now. That. So if we don't pull the Ultron here, we're just gonna go with the Mystique play. I have good faith in this. To do that and that, yeah. We just kind of knock him out early. What do you guys think? Cerebro's there. Kind of take him by surprise here. Yeah, I think we just won. We may have just won. We'll see. We'll see. No, I think we lost. Or not. No, we're good. That's good. I just don't, like, in a situation like that, they see Patriot, they're probably, like, not, they don't think that that's going to happen. But this has a lot of nice little gimmicks to it. You could put Wasp in there because you wouldn't be able to worry about basting her. And you could draw Patriot. I was thinking of that. I was, actually. The problem, though, is that you can't Valkyrie her. So she kind of does create some form of limbo. Like, she creates some small issues. Like, you need to make sure she's not in a lane where you can Valkyrie. You need to make sure, you know, there's a couple of things that kind of interfere with it. So I was thinking about it, but I didn't pull the trigger on it because I just didn't know how I felt about it. So. What's the win rate right now? Oh, you know what's funny, Rody? I know why you like this deck, because it's Patriot. Why didn't I think of that? Get a copy? Okay. Agent Coulson. I feel like it's a good time to be an Invisible Woman player again, because, like, you just don't see these things coming. And now that Alioth is kind of gone, like, you don't have to worry about it as much. You know? I like this. I like this a lot, actually. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Or no, I'll do it like here. Lizard is move. Lizard is mod. Lizard is move. I understand how complicated it is to climb. Everyone is looking for decks with the card of the week when the game already has very interesting options. Yeah, I feel that. What did he take? What did he take? Well, there's Ultron. You can just do that and that. That should be fine. It depends, because if he takes something that we need, like a Cerebro in this situation, then it's bad. But what we need right now is a Valk. Either Valk or... There we go. I think we do this. The thing is he might have the Cerebro. So I think we do that, right? Depends if he has the card that we need. I think he has our Rhino. Yeah. That's frustrating. We never pulled the Cerebro. That means Lizard is the move tribunal god. Tribunal. It's pronounced tribunal. Move tribunal. You have no clue how many times I've tried to make a Cerebro Patriot deck and have failed, and then you make this masterpiece. Patriot's my boy. If only Cap had his ability. Yeah, facts, dude. Facts. Petronsko. I like this. I like this play a lot. Miss Marvel. This will be funny. It doesn't look like we're gonna have an Ultron situation successfully, so I think this is what we do. I'll snap now. I should snap early and then do it. Gotta come check out my boy. What's up, Juice? How you been, man? I'm Juice. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I've been so staling, man. This game right now has been rough for me to play. You feel me? Do we do that, or do we just give up this lane? What up, fam? Yeah, man, same here. Yeah, it's just been rough. It's just been a hard game to play a lot of, you know? I could win the middle here.
Victory.
Maybe. He was not about it. He didn't draw anything, I don't think. I love this game, man. I have no issues with it. I'm just bored of it. You know, I think I've played it so much and so long. It's been really hard for me to stay consistent on content the last couple weeks. I went hard and then like I get off the game because I can't make anything like it's like original. But then I made this deck, and this deck is awesome. So you know what? I think I will put Crystal in this deck, honestly. It seems like it's just a better idea. I like this a lot. Oof. I think we do that and that. Okay. Oh, this is good. This is actually fantastic. We're gonna do that since we're gonna Valkyrie it anyways, and we'll start building in another lane. We're in a good spot though. He can't reduce his power, and that's fine. I think I do this. Do this now. It's gonna be our only chance to do it. We just keep top decking. We're like, it's just rough. We keep running into the same problem. We're not pulling the Cerebro or the Patriot until like last turn. Literally, like the last 2 turns has been consistent for the last like 8 games. Honestly, we just do that. That. Take this dude by surprise. He can't fill all these lanes in. 3-8 cube. Valk is hella strong right now. You think so? Yeah, right. That deck is amazing. But I think you know how to pilot it to victory. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I just needed some new age stuff.
Minions to me.
Dick. Is that him? Who, the JRB? Okay. I'll get rid of Rhino. I just like the Rhino for the location changers. You know, it's just like the best part about it. We're gonna do Crystal. Crystal's really helpful. Just being able to draw those cards that we need. I regret my English. It's not my native language, so I do what I can. No, you're good, bro. Don't even trip. I have 5k tokens. Which variant should I buy? Don't buy variants. It's not worth it. Save them. The Ultimate Venom is my shop, and it's tempting. Don't get variants. Those variants are not worth it, dude. Sadly enough, they're not worth it. Probably the highest card. That's good. This. Armor. Don't. All right. There we go. We're gonna do this, and this will do that and that. So frustrating, dude. We're still just not pulling the Cerebro. I think we're gonna have to Ultron this game. Okay. That's crazy. I think we're good. I actually think we're pretty good here. Or not.
There's no strings on me.
Damn, bro. It's so good, but yet we literally have literally pulled Cerebro, I want to say 7 times in a row on the last turn. Just putting that out there. Come on, man. Throw me a fucking bone, man. I think you were already cooking the idea with the deck from Captain America combo. It was also a great combo with Mr. Sinister. Yeah, that one was fun. I liked that one a lot. Come on, man. Bill is rare, really. Maybe I should put like Ghost Rider in here. And Blade. He has my Shang. Yeah, we're 1,000% gonna get that location. Ooh, and we got cheaper cards. This is fantastic. What's up, Donkey? All right, Bast, show up now, please. If there's ever time. Perfect. Tempted to do. Thing is we're not gonna get the Cerebro. So I think we go with the Valk of this turn. How much was that? 6, 7. It's not there yet. Maybe I just throw this out. What do you guys think? Oh, I'm conflicted. Stole. Um, is my cards here are ruined now because of the double Patriot. This is really frustrating. Hmm. If we don't draw the Patriot or the Cerebro by this time, I'm gonna have to back off. Honestly, Cerebro's gonna be a 2 cost, so I could probably still do Ultron, but it's not really worth it. Yeah. Did he forget it was? Oh, I think he forgot it was turn 7. Yeah. He fucked up. He thought it was turn 7. This guy's an idiot. Kind of ruined me with that, didn't he? This will win middle, and then we'll win the right. Tough. Damn. Everyone thumbs up the stream. I appreciate that, Juice. Appreciate that. I love low cost. This matching it's funny. Of course. Appreciate you, Juice. Really do. That was hard. That was a hard game, and we still almost came up on top. If I had magic in my hand, I would go for this, but I'm not. So what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna do that. Or do I just go for the Patriot play? I think we just go with Cerebro 3 on this one. Yo, Kias, how is life? It's good. Life is good. Valk. This is good. So now we just do this. We have to do this. We have no choice. And we lose. Dude, this is rough, dude.
Escaped.
You think it's too high rolly? Do we just get rid of Sentinel? What do we replace it with? We need to replace it with some form of ramp. What do we replace it with, guys? Babe, can you turn it down? What do we replace it with? I like the Sentinel. A move card? Shut up, Lizard. You trolling me, bro. Killmonger, Mobius, Moon Knight, Nakia. There's not a whole lot of good choices. Sentinel's just consistent. But how else can we ramp up? I mean, should we just put Hope Summers in? Doesn't feel as good. The only problem is that the Valkyrie conflicts with the Ultron if you don't hit the Valk. If you don't hit Bass. Like, Bass is not showing up enough. I didn't hear you. Are you on Twitch and YouTube? Yeah, I am. I dual stream. I'm shocked that everyone doesn't know that by now. You know? Yeah, I don't really know what else we can hit. I mean, we could do the Ultron, right? Or Roth Cap. What? I didn't know. I didn't even know that. Oh yeah, you can just use restream.co. Um um yeah, I don't know what else we can use. I guess we're gonna have to put Sentinel in. Sentinel is gonna have to be the one. I like this. It's got all the blueprints. Did I get cookies? If I did, I know that. Bennett, why? Lizard, you should switch to Switch. You should switch to Twitch. Because I watch him on Twitch because he said to, and maybe you'll go and get cookies. Yeah, you'll get cookies if you do. Facts. Bears eat beats. Yo, okay, here we go. Same as AA Ron. This is good. All right, this is a good time to be a gamer. Here we go. I think we're gonna have to go with this and that. I don't know if we go with the Ultron play here. We might. Should I just do this in hopes of getting the Ultron? Let's do it. Let's have fun. That's all right. He's a poopy head anyways. That's funny.
Enough said, bub.
That's funny. I feel good about this, baby. Should we Shang-Chi the right? That'll actually mess him up. Like, should. Do 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 do. Take it from the top. Got an hour class. Your mom plays Snap? Dang. That's rude. What are we trying to hit here? I like this. That's perfect. Look at this. Dang, we're about to pop off. We've got it. We've got the plan. This is the game. This and this. And then we do Ultron and yeah, I think we're good. Like actually, we're actually good. What is it? My game's broken. Living Tribunal. Okay. He's popping off right now.
I am Iron Man.
I think I'm gonna win this game. Pretty sure. Onslaught?
My mighty hand.
Oh shit.
Behold my mighty hand.
Yep, I lost. Damn. It was worth a try though.
There's no strings on me.
Worth a try. Oh, that's rough. But GG's, GG's. Alright, boys, we got like one more in me. This just became a worker for Snap and make move again good. What? What do you think? Oh, that's actually pretty good, bros. Alright, well, we're gonna need to Valk that now. Oh wait, no, never mind. We're gonna have to fill up this side of the board. I don't think he's gonna play that location. He doesn't want to. There's no reason for him to. Or not. Damn.
Opponent snapped.
It's about to be really funny. Um. See if he gets the top roll. Oh, he freaking lost! Get wrecked! Get wrecked. Nerd. Why did he snap? He thought Lizard is like rank like 20. Lizard sucks. Yo. This might be the game.
This land is always changing.
Nope. No, it is not. He's not going to know how to play my deck, though. Which is really funny. This is funny. He's out. Doing it. He tried to clog my side. He tried. And Jeff. This will be a close match here. Don't tell me he has both Cerebros. Yes, it's so good. The game might ban him to make things fair. Yes. Curious to see what this guy gets. There's the Cerebro. That's his Cerebro. He's gonna get my Cerebro. Damn, bro. I don't have his Cerebro. Guy's smoking me, bro.
I am Iron Man.
This dude is smoking me. Yo, okay. Let's have some real fun. Let's have some real fun. The Seventh Wonder. One ring to rule them all. about to go crazy. This is about to go crazy. If we pull a mistake, it's done. Oh god. Oh, it's done. This is done. This is all bad. This is all bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna have to do this now and this now. And then we'll play Valkyrie and Jeff on the sides. This is funny. I think we just win this game. In general, I mean, this is some C3 action, bro. Oh man, just have fun. Just play it out. What's the worst that can happen? You gotta think about it or what? You gonna change locations? Changing locations. Doctor Strange? Dang, he's going crazy. He has no idea what we're playing. This is crazy. Watch it be Tribunal. Venom. Ooh. How mad do you think this guy is going to be? How fast do you think he's going to go to Twitter? 200. Damn. That's crazy. How mad do you think this dude's about to be? Yeesh! Dude, this guy is... If there's ever a time someone's gonna go to Twitter faster, it's now. God. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. That man mad. He had no idea all game. It's either you play it out or you don't. You don't have any idea what's behind, you know, the Invisible Woman. So that's funny. That's rough. That is rough. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna end it off on that, guys. I'm gonna get going. Before I go, I want to say a couple things. So I wanted to actually I wanted to talk to you guys about my stability on this game lately. I feel like it's just appropriate. I just figure I'll do it as a live stream. I have been really burnt out on this game, and there's a couple reasons. First, I'm gonna just kind of point. I'm just gonna essentially, what is it called? Point out the elephant in the room. I'm gonna point out the elephant in the room. Okay. I feel like YouTube in general, and for not just me, but lots of creators, tons of them, this game has definitely plateaued. Like, the content for this game right now, a lot of creators, such as myself and others, are not doing good in terms of numbers. Like, and there will be some that say, well, I'm doing great. Well, you might be. But there are a couple of things that I want to point out, and I just want to kind of get this off my chest. I feel like nowadays, if you're not doing a giveaway, you're not gaining large, substantial amount of subscribers or a healthy amount. Like, videos don't, people are gaining subscriber counts nowadays. A lot of them are, like, tons of them. Like, I want to say about 90% of creators right now for YouTube are gaining purely off of just their giveaways. And I'm not doing that anymore because I feel like people aren't following me for the sole reason of following me. They're just following me because they want free stuff. I used to really like giving back to the community, and I don't really like doing that anymore. Just because, not giving back to the community. I like giving back to the community, but I feel like now it's like people aren't really wanting to subscribe unless they're getting something, and I've seen that from a lot of creators. Now, keep in mind, there are some people that are still flourishing, like Cozy, KM Best. And here's the reason why, and this is kind of like why I feel this way. Every game nowadays, like no matter what game it is, rather it be Marvel Snap or, you know, just in general, any game, a lot of games will have their blast offs, like their takeoffs, right? They'll like really take off from, you know, just the beginning of a game's, like, you know, infant stage, right? Like, it's the new flavor of the week. People like make content and people are getting hyped about it. Then that kind of dies off, right? As like any game does. Everything, like, look at, like, take Pal World for instance, right? The game was like great for like 3 weeks. Everyone was playing it. It was like the hot flavor of the week. Now no one plays it. I mean, not no one, but in general, it's just not that popular, right? Because it's just kind of died down. Everyone does what they want to do in the game, and then they get done with it, and then they move on to the next thing. Helldivers is kind of the same thing, where it's like a couple weeks, it's really fun, really flavory. People get to their, you know, the ending point, and they get done. And like, it was like that for a lot of games, like Call of Duty, Halo, you know, Overwatch, you know, Overwatch 2 had that. You know, it's just a lot in general. Like, very, very few games flourish for long-term sustainability. So there's always a game that everyone's going to go back to. So like CS:GO, League of Legends, some other in particular games, they do well for a couple months, and they do, you know, then they kind of fall off. I feel like Marvel Snap has kind of hit that wall. This game, when it first came out last year, was really hot, and I gotta say, it stayed really hot for a very long time, for a lot longer than most people anticipated. This game in general got the benefit of long-term sustainability. It really benefits from that, and I think that's because it's a card game genre. Card games tend to do a little bit better in terms of, you know, they just tend to stay a lot more relevant longer than other things do. And that's just the interesting part, is that, you know, with new cards that come out, it always gives the core aspect of the game long-term playability, which is great. I think that's fantastic, and it's just fantastic. I like that. You know, that's the good part about these type of things. But in general, I think that this game is suffering from some certain perspectives. First, the thing I want to point out is that it suffers from the fact that it doesn't have a lot of cards coming to the game at fast paced. When the game came out, and for the way it was designed, it was fantastic. Everyone, you know, was climbing, everyone was doing their thing. And then nowadays, everyone for the most part has all of the cards, for the most part, or at least, you know, all the good core aspect of, you know, the game. And then you have tons of creators that have evolved. They've taught people how to play the game, what cards to go for, what cards to pass on. Originally, a lot of people like myself, you know, people like Drewberry, a lot of like other contents that, you know, we make these, you know, content about, should you pass or should you get it? You know, that wasn't really thought about, or wasn't really being like tackled, you know. And then now that's like kind of like the thing that nowadays, like, that's the content to have, right? Like, should you pass on it? Should you not? The problem with it is that with those type of content, it's hard to create long form of content where it keeps people engaged, because people just want to know, like, oh, you know, they want to know your short answer. Is it worth it or not? And then once you give that answer, people stop watching the videos. So here's a couple of things that I want to also address about, you know, content and why I think Marvel Snap is kind of not dying. It's just, you know, I've seen a lot of creators, a lot of their accounts on YouTube, and big creators. Aside from Cozy, I want to say there's a lot where it's like, I don't know if I should necessarily pin down specific people, but I've just noticed a lot of, like, I would say top 5 to top 10 most highest content creators. None of them really do huge giveaways, and a lot of their accounts have kind of stopped. Like, not stopped, but they just aren't gaining the tens of thousands that they once were, and it just kind of slowed down for them. I do think this game is kind of hitting a wall, and it sucks because I like this game a lot. It's just nowadays, you know, and here's back to my main point. Content in general, like games in general, the people that stick around and stay around for the long-term aspects of the game tend to be a competitive scene for most games. So we'll take, for instance, you know, League of Legends. No one really casually plays that game. They play it somewhat to rank up, right? There's a long-term ranking. Everyone plays it and they want to be good at it. People don't play Call of Duty to casually play it. They play it because they want to be good at it. Halo, Fortnite, you know, the casual communities for most games tend to disappear over time. And the reason that is, and I can nail it down to a specific reason, competitive individuals tend to not quit so easy. They're not people that like to quit. They don't quit on things. They're headstrong. Most competitive people just don't give up. And there's nothing wrong with that. But they tend to be the people that stick around on a game longer because they don't like to quit. They don't like to back off. And that's great. That's just the natural occurrence and the natural way of things when it comes to competitive atmospheres, right? The thing is, though, is that from a content perspective, most games or most anything that has some form of like long-term, you know, longevity will tend to, it'll find its way into where, you know, you're going to just now look for the best, whatever the current best is in this game. Back when this game first came out, it was all about content, about, you know, fun. Like Dexter was posting like any deck he could get his hands on because it was fun. Like just finding out what was the best, you know, not the best, but what was the fun deck this, what was the fun deck that. You know, Cozy was always posting really fun, awesome decks, and like the originality of like building a deck was really fun and strong. And you know, it created a lot of content for people. People just wanted to build something and throw it out there because it was a lot of, you know, there's a lot of originality out there. Now, games in general always, you know, pinned down to that competitive scene where it's like people just want to this is so true. Yeah, like people will pin it down to like, you know, they'll want to play the best whatever because, you know, they just want to play the best and the best thing that's out there. And with long-term content or long-term gaming, it always, you know, people will start to weed out what's bad in the game and what's good in the game, what's the go-to, right? And then that kind of simmers down because it stays that way for a long time. So it's really interesting to, you know, the concept in general of like, you have, in order to stay relevant on YouTube, you have to be posting the best. You know, what is the best deck? It's really hard to post a really mediocre deck and have fun in this game because it's kind of taken over. Like, if you're not winning these, you know, 50 to 60% win rates, you know, people aren't willing to try it. You know, they want to play the best deck, and everyone hits Infinite now. Everyone hits Infinite. It used to be where almost no one was hitting Infinite. And, you know, it wasn't until like the Zabu time and Hitmonkey time where people were hitting Infinite more consistently. I just feel like nowadays it's really hard for me to play this game and stream it. I used to be a 8 to 16 hour streamer when I used to play shooters like Fortnite. I used to easily play that game 8 to 16 hours. I used to average like 220 like average hours a month when I streamed those games. Granted, I didn't do as much YouTube as I should have, and that's why I learned from not doing long-term streams, but I was able to do those games because those games produced long-form content, like crazy POIs, which stands for point of interest for those that don't know. Crazy, you know, they created a lot of refreshing environment type of situations. Like, you would always drop into a game and you could drop somewhere new. There was so much to explore And every fight you took was always a different, new, engaging fight, you know, because it was from a different hill with a different gun. And it was just engaging, and that's what made it really fun, right? Like, you had these really crazy collabs and all these different events. And although I think Marvel Snap is a fantastic game, I think it struggles from long-term play because it's not designed to be long-term play. And there's like only, I think, a handful of people I can think of that play this game and stream it for long hours at a time. And gee golly, man, kudos to like people like Tucker. Tucker could play this game for like 10 hours every single day. I used to be able to do that, and it's rough. It's hard because, you know, kudos to that guy. I can't do that, man. It's so hard to do that with this game nowadays because it's rough. Sorry to say this, but I guess content creating only shows the best play. Yeah, so like there's another thing about content creating that I've noticed that, and this kind of, and I've done a lot of research, and I've done a lot of statistic understanding on what works for games. So there's a thing that we call in the YouTube world called the spaghetti trick, where you have to find what's, you know, so for those that don't know, when you cook spaghetti, the old saying goes is that if you take spaghetti and if you throw it at the wall and if it sticks to the wall, then it means that your spaghetti is good, right? Typically when spaghetti is like right to eat, it's like when it's like sticky. That's just like the way it works, right? So the spaghetti trick is a YouTube term also, where you keep throwing things at the wall, right? You keep throwing content at the wall until something sticks. Once it sticks, that's your formula, and you stick to it, and you just until you know that means it's working. So, for instance, what made me take off on YouTube was I was doing shorts, and I would stick to like I would try different things like gameplay videos, you know, variant opening videos, things like that, right? And I found that okay, gameplay really sticks for me on shorts. Great, that's what I want to do, and I would stick to that. And now I worked on how much time frame I would keep my shorts at, and now it's like it's kind of died down. Like my views have really, really, really died down. And I don't necessarily think it's a me thing. I do think it's a game thing because I've noticed it's not just me. It's a lot of other creators where their views used to hit into the 100,000s. Now they're like the tens to around maybe 30,000s on good days. Sometimes they have these videos that do take off for them, but they've already gained the massive amount of following from the beginning of the game. Whereas I was still kind of, you know, still jumping in I was still getting there. I know sticky spaghetti sounds weird. Yeah, it does sound weird, but it's just that's the saying, you know, stick to what works, and it's the spaghetti trick. And I've been playing, this is true. I've been playing for 8 months. Yeah. I am not by any means ragging on the game. I think Marvel Snap, I'm like a person that I never bite the hand that feeds. I'm faithful and I'm loyal to everyone that is nice to me and good to me. I'm always that way. Marvel Snap and the developers have been nothing but good to me. So I can't say one negative thing about them. There's nothing wrong with it. The only issue, though, on the other hand, and it's not the developer's fault, it's just all games have this and struggle from this. So here is the thing. Games in general that stay long-term, like, you know, player base is they are always kind of, you know, adding things to the game long term, right? So like for instance, we'll take content as an example. Marvel Snap, in my opinion, they missed their mark on a couple of things. And this is just constructive criticism. They missed their mark on a couple of things. When they had released the Conquest mode, it was the new game mode and it was awesome. You know, everyone was really excited for it and it was awesome. Where I think they missed their mark was that Conquest is not that desirable to play. You know, people only play it here and there because they feel that like they need to get those extra little rewards and that's it. Like just the card of the week. What they should have done was they made an infinite border for that every single month different. I think that could have been really good because it would have kept people playing in the beginning of the season. They'll go grind to infinite, they'll get their card back, and then they'll spend all their time in Conquest. And those that want to grind the ladder, they do that. Now, the ladder wasn't introduced for a while. Once you hit infinite, everyone went to Conquest. So now that they introduced the ranking system with infinite, it kind of,
the leaderboards and all that are like where people really want to be now. And Conquest just doesn't see any love, right? Like they, you'll see the occasional people playing it and it's cool. I just think that they missed their mark, and that's not their fault. A lot of games just struggle with that, where it's like, like I'll take Halo for example. Halo, the game came out, it was great, everyone loved it, and then it took them 6 months to 9 months to add actual new content where people really wanted to be around. And that's just the problem with video games. It's like and the problem is that developers can't add these things really fast. It takes them a long time to add good quality stuff, right? Because they have to prep months and months and months and to just develop that. It takes a long time. And that's hard. That's hard from a developer. So I get that. This game is just not designed to play. It wasn't designed to be a long form of content. And I do like the short bursts of content, but sadly, it's just kind of, I hate to admit, I think Marvel Snap is kind of dying. And I think it's going to need, I think it's really going to need it's going to need another blast off in order for this game to really, not a re-release, but it's going to just need a couple of things in order to like maintain. I don't think this game is necessarily dying in a bad, unhealthy way. I think it's just, it has its concurrent players nowadays, and it's not really gaining, and it's not entirely losing a lot, but for newer players to come in, it takes them a long time to come in now, and it's just rough. Brokechaos, do you want them to make bad stuff but fast, or good stuff but slow? That's the hard part, man. I would like them to make new game modes. I think new game modes would be really good. I think the balance, like the meta is perfect. Like I think the meta is fantastic. I have no complaints on the meta. The meta is an all-time flavory, it's like a fruit basket. There's tons of different variety, you choose from. I think it's fantastic. I have no complaints on the meta. I have no complaints on the card balances. I think the developers are fantastic. They listen to the community. They treat their player base like how a AAA game, like they're not a AAA company, but they treat us like they are, or how a AAA company should. That's really the real reason why I stick around with this game. But for the most part, I just feel like it's just plateauing, especially for views. Like for me, like I don't gain substantial amount of subscribers like I once did. I used to gain it like 10 a day, and it was purely from just my videos. I see a lot of so here's the thing. Lower people that are under 10,000 will still substantially grow because, people are finding new creators. New content creators are growing, and that's great. But once you get past the 10,000 mark, it's gonna slow down for them, and they'll hit that realization. So my thing is I don't want to have to just do giveaways just to gain subscribers. And I feel like the threshold for me to hit into the 50,000 subscriber mark for this game will be extremely hard. And that sucks unless they have some massive release. First time playing after getting 500 collector level, no matter what I do, I kept losing. Yeah, it was like that. Chaos, are you still going to play it? Yeah, I'm still going to play it. It's just, I'm just burnt out. It's really hard for me to play this because I like to play it from a creative standpoint. I like to build fun new things, and I feel like this game has lost its way with that. Pretty much everyone, for the most part, plays, if not does, the same decks on day launches for new cards. And it's usually like maybe 1 to 2 cards swapped out between them. And whoever really nails that 1 to 2 card gets like the benefit of saying it's their deck. And it doesn't feel like I'll take this deck, for instance. This was my deck when Silver Samurai came out. Not everybody got Silver Samurai back then because no one knew whether or not if the data mining for cards kind of took things away. So it was hard for us to know exactly, what we were getting. So like when a new card came out, I had I was set up in a good position where I had the ability to get every new card because I had my game completed. And at the same time, it used to fall under Mondays at 8 p.m. and a lot of content creators were asleep by then. So I took advantage of that, and it was really beneficial because I had the West Coast advantage of, card releases. But then they switched it to Tuesdays at 12 p.m. And so I was more on the same playing field for everyone else. So I didn't have first click a lot of the time for YouTube, and that's very important. And that kind of sucks because I really did enjoy it, when that was a thing. I liked having that nighttime advantage. But then they took that away from me, which kind of sucks. I can't complain because it's fair, but I took advantage of that time frame like I should have. Cozy makes Snap seem so much more fun than you are making it right now. Thank you. I mean, Cozy also is the guy that he has the best edits. He finds a really solid deck, and he doesn't release a video every single day. And he's more quality over quantity, and I'm more quantity because I really like releasing every single day. I like throwing a video up on YouTube, and I like staying on the algorithm. He's in a different situation. He used to upload every day. Now he doesn't, but he can afford not to because he has a massive subscriber base. So when he releases a deck, it's a lot more beneficial. When you get more subscribers, it's a lot more easier to hit it on the algorithm for long term. Bob Guy should win. But yeah, anyways, I will be switching over to Rivals when it comes out, and I think that's going to be where my content is. Just sucks a lot of people Overwatch is finished. Take a 5 months I think I don't know. I'm going to be playing a lot of I'm going to be trying to focus on other games. I will be making still Marvel Snap content. I'm just burnt out. It's really hard for me to upload a lot. So, and when I don't upload it, I take the hit. So we'll see. But I'm going to get going, guys. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for my rant. Love y'all. Peace.